Hi everyone, this is Diane at the Picket Fence Greenhouse and Gardens, and today we will be transplanting the baby tears plant. We are going to be pulling these apart and making some new plants today. I'm going to make this really simple because I want to grow some for a little while. I'm going to transplant them into a big flat just like this. I mean, if you were going to transplant, you know, pull these apart and make new ones, put them in a pot, whatever you desire. These guys like to be kept moist, and that's why I'm going to put them in a tray, and then I'm going to put a dome lid on them because that's the conditions they like. But I want to get a bunch of these started. So what I'm going to do, and this is not that hard, is take a large plant and then just pull apart to make some tiny ones. Okay, kind of clump it together just like so. And as you can see, that's a nice little starter plant right there. I am just going to place it right here onto this peat and perlite soil, just like so. And as you can see, we got a nice little tiny one. I'm just going to take and pull this apart, make this a little simpler here, and just start dissecting them in little sections. This stuff looks relatively strong. There's a nice little cluster. I've been wanting to get this plant for a while, and I just hadn't seen them around. But we went to a greenhouse, and they had them. And I'm going to go back and get a few more, too, if I need to. But there's a nice, that's a kind of a big one. Let's see if I can split that one. Yeah, so as you can see, not hard to split them. Okay, I'll just go ahead and continue on here. This is a way for me to make a lot of them at a quick time instead of putting them in each and individual pots. I'm going to let them grow on for a little while and just see how they do. Like I said, I'm going to be I'm going to moisten this down with some water, and then I'll be placing a dome lid right over them, keep them moist, put them under some artificial lighting for now, and then just kind of see how they do. And I just kind of wanted to show you how I'm doing it. You know, you can do it however it works for you into other pots. This is such a dainty little plant. It looks delicate, but really it's not. It's just wonderful. Alright, I got my tray all full, and I'm just going to take and use my little sprayer here and just give it a nice watering. Water on top. They like moisture, so make sure you get them watered in really good, but not overly wet. I want to just give each one a good shot to get them settled into their new home. I will probably just leave them here for a day. I always like to leave things set out for a day and just let things condition themselves to their new home. And I did just pull them apart, so we have to kind of let them rest a little bit before we stick them under any artificial lighting or, you know, or whatever you plan on doing with them. So, all right. Then, like I said, this is what I'll be doing, but for a day, I will be leaving them open and letting them air out, just letting them settle in. Okay, one last thing I wanted to tell you is if you want to put them in little pots, 4-inch pots, or like 4-inch pots, or peat pots, that's fine. You can transplant them in anything you would desire. But I just chose the flat because I have several here, and it's just going to work out really good. Gives them a little room to grow.